What is happening, guys? Cowboy here, and today we are taking a look at MechWarrior Online. So over the course of the last week, I've been sinking a rather unhealthy amount of time into this game, but MechWarrior was one of the very first games I got on PC when I was growing up, MechWarrior 2 in particular, along with the expansions. So needless to say, when I found out about this, it was an instant nostalgia trip, and I've been playing it pretty much non-stop ever since. So the game is just now getting released on Steam, making it the perfect time to put out a video telling you guys about it. On top of that, it is free to play, which means there's no excuse for you to not pick it up and join me on stream for some great times. But with that being said, today we're going to be taking a look at the game, showing you what it's all about, talking about the absurd amounts of customization, and then bringing you guys some matches. So if you've never heard of MechWarrior, it's basically a first-person shooter where you build a mech, make it completely badass, and then go into combat against other players. So, as I mentioned, there is an absurd amount of customization, and going into select mech, you can already see just the sheer volume of mechs available, and I don't even have all of them. I got quite a few unlocked through a press code, and there's a lot more. And then on top of that, they're putting out patches every 2 weeks for it, which is really cool. But, you know, we have our light mechs, and these are kind of our, like, they get in real fast, they do damage, they get out. They're quick, they're small, they're really annoying. I hate dealing with light mechs. Then you move on, you got your mediums, you know. They're still pretty fast, they can get in, they can pack a punch. They have a little bit more armor than the light guys, but they're not as quick. And then we go down to the heavies, and you're going to see a lot of heavies. You know, heavies are big, they look cool, they're badass, they pack a hell of a punch, but they're a bit slower. We got the good old Timberwolf, definitely a big iconic one right there. And then lastly, you got your assaults, my favorite classes. These things are all behemoths. They weigh up to, you know, we got this one going up to 100 tons here with the Atlas. My personal favorite, the Mauler, a very, very big one. It was actually the box art on the MechWarrior 2 Mercenaries. So today, all 4 of the matches we're going to be doing are actually going to be with Maulers, because that's the only thing I've really upgraded. But just to talk about the customization a little bit, you know, we see all these mechs, and you can see different variants. And the way it works now is you basically have variants on the mechs. So right down here, I have 3 different variations of Zeus. And you can see the numbers in the bottom kind of change. So like B2, E4, M1, E4, M3, E6, M1. And those numbers represent the hard points. So, you know, this Zeus is going to have 6 energy slots and 1 missile slot, whereas this one has 2 ballistic slots, 1 missile slot, and then 4 energy slots. On top of that, they added in quirks into the game, which is rather cool, because it gives you kind of a good idea of what to build your mech around. So, you know, the mech with the 6 energy slots, as we can see, some of the perks include energy cooldown, energy range, and then reduced energy heat generation. Whereas this one, which has ballistic and energy and missile, has extra missile velocity, extra ballistic velocity, and then ballistic cooldown. You know, of course, on top of that, you can pimp out your mech however you want. You know, change the color scheme up on it, change the camo up on it. You can even customize your cockpit, make it look pretty inside. And going into the mech lab, you can really start to see where the customization gets kind of nuts. So I'm just going to use the Zeus real fast. I don't want to strip one of my mechs out. But hopping over into the loadout now, you know, we can see where my hard points are. Like right now I have 1 extra slot I could put on. You know, here I have 1 extra energy I could put on. But just to kind of go through it briefly, you know, we could strip the mech completely down. So, you know, we'll go here, we'll strip off all the armor, all the equipment. And now we have a completely fresh slate. We're only at 8 tons with the base frame, and we can load on whatever we want. We have 2 ballistic hardpoints, 3 energy here, an AMS, a missile hardpoint. You know, we can do different upgrades here. Obviously, you know, a bunch of extra equipment you can add on. You can pick what kind of engine you want, whether you want the XL ones, giving you a little bit more speed in exchange for more weight. You know, we even have modules that you can put on to customize your mech. And this is where it gets like it's just absurd. Like, we go into skills, and you know, as you can see, like I said, Mauler is the only thing I really play, so that's where I have all of my stuff leveled up. You know, but looking at the Mauler and going into the mech tree, basically as you play a particular mech and you get better with it, you start unlocking stuff. You know, so I already have this guy fully kitted out. You know, like some of the early stuff. You know, I got heat dissipation there, arm reflex speed, twist speed. And then after you get all 8 of these, you go down to the elite tier. So I got ignition, I got a weapon cooldown rate, I got increased top speed, and then lastly you get a module slot. And with your module slots, we go into the pilot tree, and we have a bunch of other skills that we can pick up with general XP. So, you know, we have a lot of these impact either the range of your weapons or the cooldown rate. There's also some general ones, stuff like the seismic sensor, which I really like. Make sure I don't let those sneaky little light mechs sneak up on me. Radar deprivation, another nice one, makes it so that when I drop out of sight, instantly the enemy loses the lock-on on me. This one really helps against guys running missiles. And then, you know, you can take all those skills and you can add those on under the modules area. So, needless to say, the amount of customization they have put into this game is kind of staggering. I actually think I may have spent more time just messing around and building mechs than I have actually playing so far. But, I mean, it's a ton of fun. You know, like I said, it's a huge nostalgia trip for me because I used to play this. And, you know, just after this last week of playing, I can already tell I'm going to be playing a lot more of it. So, with that being said, let's jump into a match, show you guys what it is all about. And our first match will be on Tourmaline Desert with a game of assault.
Reactor online. Sensors online. Weapons online. All systems nominal.
Alright. So, since this is the first time looking at everything, you know, up in the top left, you can see we have our particular lance. That's kind of the four-man cell that I'm partnered with here. Very top of the screen, center, we can see the HUD. Obviously, we can see our reticles and whatnot in the middle of the screen. We got a map. We have our acceleration, deceleration, our heat in the middle there. On the right side, we can see our weapons, as well as how much ammo they have and their optimal range. And then in the left, we can see the damage on different limbs. You can also hit F3 and hop into a third-person mode where you can see absolutely how badass the mech is.
Not necessarily a bad idea.
But anyway, to get onto the topic at hand, so this first one I'm going to be showing you guys is, as I mentioned, a bit of a sniping variant. This mech is designed for long-range engagements, doing damage from, you know, 1,000 meters plus. We have AMSs to shut down missiles, since those are kind of like artillery. You know, missiles can lock on from like 1,400 plus meters. And even though we have the optimal range around like 600-700 for these two guns, we can certainly hit stuff that is a lot closer than that.
Incoming missile. Warning, incoming missile.
No, go away with those missiles. But this kind of functions as like a back-end heavy gunner. And by heavy, I mean in the sense that we have, you know, 2 Gauss rifles and then 2 particle cannons. So we have very high burst damage potential. Obviously, we are lacking mobility, something fierce.
Warning, incoming missile.
Oh, back up. Stuck on something. Really glad I decided to upgrade and pick up the AMS. That's definitely helping. Come on, would you stop with all these missiles? Jesus. Someone has a frickin' missile boner for me right now. Look at all this.
Incoming missile.
Like, lock on to somebody else. Jesus. I don't want to play the missile game anymore. So we're going to try and get up here, help this guy out. You can see we have someone trying to get up on him. Looking good so far. 2 kills to their 1. That's 1 down. And that's the beauty of the Gauss rifle. Nice, nice damage.
New target acquired.
There's still one other guy over there. He might have fled Gone somewhere else.
Enemy base is being captured. Enemy base is being captured.
Alright, so we are capping their base. That's good. And you can win assault by either killing all the mechs or capturing their base. Either way works. So even having just one person get on the base,
Critical damage.
that can be really good because it'll, basically force them to go back and deal with that.
Enemy base is being captured.
Either they're gonna deal with their base getting captured or they're gonna lose. And I mean, we already have 8 kills to their 3, so things aren't looking too hot for them. That guy did get some good damage into me, but then he backed out. Not sure why. We only have 4 guys left. One of them's a lightweight. I won't be able to hit him. I mean, I could if I really tried, but lightweights are such a pain.
Target acquired.
Two more to kill.
Good kill, where to go?
Come here, you.
I think that makes 4.
Quick little bugger.
Build work.
Target acquired.
70%. If I can get like one shot on him, he's dead. But it's getting that shot as fast as he is. How are we looking? We're looking at 67% total.
New
How
target
far out is that?
acquired.
Can I get a visual on this guy? Cheetah. Another lightweight. Think they took him down. Yeah, they did. Awesome. We only have 1 guy left.
Target acquired.
Last guy.
Boom! And there it is. The final killing blow to wrap things up.
Good job, good job.
Another thing I love about this game, so many people communicate. Like, it's beautiful how many people use voice comms. But as you can see, pretty high damage up there, 555.
Definitely work.
In general, you want to try and aim to get around 300 plus. That's kind of like the sweet spot, if you will. So, really solid match. Alright, for our next one, we are going into a skirmish match on River City. So River City is actually going to be a lot of fun with this one. This time around I'm bringing out my Bruiser variant, and this is the one that had the LB10s on it. And this is basically, this is kind of like what Assault is really built for. You know, it's the up front, it's beefy, really utilizing that armor to kind of get up front and tank, and it's more just crowd control than anything. Like, if people are dumb enough to run right at me, this will absolutely shred mechs, but it's more forcing them into a corner so that the smaller and quicker guys can kind of swing on in and do the damage they need to. So it should work out pretty well. This is actually, out of all my mechs, I would say this is probably the one I'm the worst at. In general, I'm a lot better at stuff that's, long range, heavy damage. The sniper variant we just showed you. I'll show you guys the missile artillery mech next. But I mean, this one definitely does some work. We got the large pulse lasers on it. On top of that, dual LB-10Xs and short range missiles. So this thing can pack a wallop if stuff is dumb enough to let me get close to it. And it's a little bit faster than my other one. Not by much. Not by much, but a little bit. So we're going to move up with our lance here. And the biggest thing with this mech is I really want to make it into the city, and you know, get in there, use the buildings. This is a very, very strong mech when it comes to choke points and close quarters combat. Swing all the way around. Stuff will probably start going down about F5. I'll want to get in there and have the cover available. Might have to swing all the way around to get to him. I'm not entirely sure. Alright, so we can see a couple across the river.
Use cover for ailerons.
Just gonna keep using this cover as we work over that way. Don't want to get pop shot. Just approaching it. Lots of missile volleys coming on in. Unfortunately, he's not hitting anything with those. Oh, there we go. He's getting a couple hits finally.
New target acquired.
Alright, and here's where I need to find a way to get across. Because as long as it's a long-range artillery battle right now, my mech isn't going to do much. I mean, I got the large pulse lasers. I can definitely poke with those a little bit. But, you know, that's not this guy's strength. This guy's real strength is in his ability to kind of pinch stuff. And here we go. Some stuff that wants to get ballsy and advance on up. You're going to pay for it with your life.
Warning, incoming missile. New
Another one that
target
advanced on up.
acquired.
And I'm going to peek out and just get some heavy damage into this guy here. As long as this guy doesn't walk in front of me, I don't want to do a ton of friendly fire. Man, they're just trying to bait us into those artillery strikes, all those missiles coming on down.
New target acquired.
Check the other side. See if there's anything trying to poke its ugly mug out this way.
New target acquired.
We're going to advance up a bit. We got two guys with us. We'll be good.
Enemy UAV above Citadel.
Even if I die, I shall die in a glorious blaze of flame and death. Turning on my override just so I can back out of there real fast. Last thing I wanted to be doing is getting left in the open.
New target acquired. Target destroyed.
Alright, so they got that guy down. I'm going to officially advance up. Take the vanguard, if you will.
Target acquired.
And even though the LB-10Xs, you know, they have pretty good range at 675 meters, but I like to get a little bit closer to use them just because I want a good grouping on those shots. And I can't get through, I'm stuck. I'm pinched between a friendly mech. Ah, there we go, I'm out.
New target acquired. Critical.
Down you go.
New target acquired.
We're getting some good damage. Our leg's getting a little weak,
Target
as well as the shoulder
destroyed.
slot.
Target acquired.
I'm gonna head on out, take this guy down.
New target acquired.
There's only two more left to kill, and this guy's one of them. Yeah, swing around this way. Come to daddy. Make it easier on yourself. They might kill him before I get over there.
New target acquired.
Oh, What's happening? Oh, I think he's dead. Yep, he's dead. And
Target acquired.
where's our last guy at? There he is.
Target destroyed.
Oh, couldn't turn around in time to really get in on him. But still, solid win. 12 kills to their 4, not too bad. Once again, decent, 363 damage. A little bit of team damage there, but you know, with something like this, like when I got a little stuck there, it's kind of hard to push past. All right, so for our third match, we're going to be taking a look at a long-range missile mech. Now, this mech is the equivalent of an artillery mech. Basically, just kind of sits on the back line and ends up doing a shit ton of damage. And missiles in general, they're really good for slowly whittling down the enemy. You know, you're not going to get giant chunks of damage up front, but each volley you shoot out, you're going to get anywhere from 5 to 10%, depending on how many of those rockets actually land. So it's actually pretty fun. I find myself really enjoying the kind of backline and just smashing stuff.
Who are you talking about?
I was doing that back when I played World of Tanks. I was almost always playing as artillery, so definitely a fighter role that I felt right at home with when I pimped this mech on out for it. So it should be a good match. The cover on Frozen City isn't all that high, as you can kind of see right now.
Weapons.
So
online.
I should be able to really just kind of sit back and do some work. Just get up high and then let loose the Hellfires. I mean, as you can see, you know, I got 4 LMR-15s upgraded with Artemis, which basically enhances the tracking ability of them. So this should work out quite well. A big thing, obviously, is making sure that I have enough cover that I can launch my missiles while still avoiding the incoming missiles of my opponents. So, kind of chilling back here. I mean, there's a reason. This is also my slowest mech, so this doesn't really get going fast at all. As you can see, we're topping out at 43.5 kilometers per hour. So first target is acquired. Ooh, we lost him. Come on, come on. That's the great thing about this, is this works off of teammates targeting stuff as well, because your rockets will fly right over. So we just kind of have to sit back, just wait for one of them to peek its ugly head.
Contact C3 coming bridge.
C3, you say? Get a little bit of a vantage point. I don't think I can get up that. We can see their missiles coming in.
New target acquired.
UAV check.
They're right behind the building. I'm not going to be able to actually hit them. Come on.
Target acquired. New target acquired.
Oh boy.
New target acquired.
Oh, shit.
Target acquired.
You can see how my reticle flash red. That's how I know that I'm actually
Acquired.
connecting here.
New target acquired.
I don't think I can hit him. Just wait.
New target acquired. New target acquired. New target acquired. Target acquired. Target destroyed.
Whew, he went down quick.
New target acquired.
Big hit there.
New target acquired.
Punish him for popping on up. I have to watch my heat levels too. That's the one thing about having 4 different LRM-15s on. You end up hitting your heat really fast.
Critical.
There we go. That's one down. Real solid rocket hit.
Override engaged. Override shut down.
No, come on. Come on.
Sending him, he's tagged and turned around.
Heat. Override shut
There we go, he's
down.
down.
New target acquired. acquired.
right in that line between very dangerous and I might die right now. Gotta make sure my heat stays down.
New target.
Dead man can't
acquired.
shoot missiles. Good hit.
New target acquired. New target acquired.
Ah, didn't have
Target
enough
destroyed.
verticality on that one.
Acquired. At 25%.
Foxtrot.
Heat level critical.
God,
New target acquired.
missile volleys are so good. Boom! One more for
Target
you.
destroyed.
Never mind. Looks like I won't need to.
I didn't even need to tag anything.
Man, that was brutal.
Too efficient.
I only got one that match. As you can see, 746 damage done. Like I said, it's... You just really sit in the back line and just kind of hit stuff really hard, you know, topping the damage right there for that round. So, yeah, artillery can be quite brutal. Alright, guys. So for our last match we're going to be bringing you, we are doing Assault on Crimson Strait. So this is a really fun map. It's nice. It has good openings, but there's also a lot of pinch kind of choke points. We're already running a very, very aggressive build here. I have 6 medium pulse lasers and then 2 ultra AC5s, so this does pack a little bit of range, but the real strength of this is in the medium pulse lasers, which will absolutely shred anything that gets into that kind of 200 to 300 meter range threshold. So we're going to be advancing straight up. This tunnel right here is usually a big choke point where a lot of stuff is going to be going down. Did not mean to put on night vision. But my goal is basically going to be to get to the edge of the tunnel and then just apply constant pressure. And you usually see lightweight and medium mechs toting the heavy laser loadouts. And, you know, in general, they're probably better with it. They're going to have better heat management than me because they're quick. On top of that, they can get into the damage and get out. But I figured, why the hell not? I'd, you know, try it with a heavy because I have everything unlocked for the mauler, so... Does pretty good damage. I think so, at least.
Acquired.
Don't worry, boys. Let the mauler get out front. I will be your tank today.
Destroyed. Warning.
Goodbye.
Incoming missile.
Now the big thing is you have to be pretty conscientious of your heat, as you will burn up,
Heat level critical.
as you can see.
Heat level critical.
Here we go. It's 2 down. We got 3 here.
Base is being captured.
Override.
Engage.
Override. We don't want to burn out. Very bad spot to burn out. I don't know why this guy isn't moving, but
New target acquired.
it's because you got a king crab doesn't mean you're
Target
invincible.
destroyed.
Not smart. Man, these guys are just getting slaughtered right now. I'll swing back in. Gotta get back
New
to the
target
base.
Acquired.
I don't know if anyone's at our base. Let me check. We got one guy out there. Should probably head out to help him, but really need the fast guys to head back to base. This mech's not made for it. I think I can't even turn up to hit that guy. I'm gonna climb up onto this bridge though. Take some stuff out if I don't get stuck on a wall.
New target acquired.
Quick little bugger. Alright, mister, sit up here and shoot people. I've had enough of that.
New target acquired.
Oh, and you're already half dead. You're gonna be in for a bad time. Man, Mech's looking a little beat up right now.
Target destroyed.
There goes another one.
Acquired.
Oh no, I'm stuck on stuff. God, Muller, you're always getting stuck. Come on, wiggle your way past. My gigantic, massive arms are getting me caught on objects.
Base is being captured. Base is being captured. Base 25% captured. Base is being captured. Target destroyed.
Yeah. Alright, we got a couple people flanking back to base, that's good. Oh, that's the last one too. We got 11 dead. So the guy at the base is the enemy team's last hope.
Target acquired.
And something tells me he is not going to survive this. 35%, 33. Oh yeah, you're going down.
Destroyed.
There it is.
Good game.
And that is a victory. A 12-0 victory at that. So, not too bad. 522 damage right there. Took a little bit of damage. Kill most damage. Let's take a look at the overall stats. Not bad. It's one of the highest damagers for our team. Second, technically, since these guys were tied for first. Either way, though, guys, that's going to be it for now. Obviously, like I said, a lot of fun. I mean, I grew up playing MechWarrior. It was one of the very first games I got on PC, and you know, it's just such a nostalgia trip to be back and be playing it again. Except now, instead of just, you know, struggling against robots and spamming alpha strikes, I actually like understand the mechanics of it, and I'm going against other people. So either way, thanks for coming by. We're going to be doing a lot of this on Twitch, so definitely make sure to check it out. I'll have links in the description, and of course, as I mentioned, it will be going live on Steam. It'll probably be live on Steam by the time you guys see this video. So with that in mind, thanks for stopping on by. Hope you guys enjoyed a look at the game, and we'll see you next time.